Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your August 1st to the 15th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my websites, danehartguidedmessages.com or daneharttarot.com. They're listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Oh, goodness. The whole pile just flew right out. So let's see how far this gets us here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Fantastic. And one for good luck. So well done, you guys, for getting a bonus card. All right, let me just center myself. Okay. At the heart for the first half of August is, I love it, the Ace of Pentacles. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe is handing you a gift of wealth, prosperity, money, or what you value as much as money to build on, to see yourself grow and prosper and really flourish forward. So that is, it's fantastic. So let's see if, as we unveil the cards, let's see if you take that gift, if it's a knowing that's just deep inside you. It moves us then to the challenge. Oh, it's another gift. It's another gift here. And this is the Ace of Swords. So this is God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of clarity of voice, mind. Now, this is a challenge. So when we're having this gift of clarity of voice come forward, we are going to kind of override it with confusion or doubt or fear or I'm not good enough or it can't be like this. But your angels and your spirit guides are right with you. And there is this real sense of connecting with your inner wisdom, connecting with your inner passion forward. So there is going to be clarity that comes through. You're going to second guess it. So just be aware of this, that you're building something, but you might not see it in the first half of August. But as you're moving forward, you're like, oh, wow, it started then. It started at this time. And you're going to see the way that you really start to embrace your voice, embrace your mind, embrace everything that you've learned. And it brings us to, I love this for you. I love this. It brings us at the root of everything during this time where we need to focus on, and that is ourselves, Sagittarius. We are represented by Temperance in the major arcana, and that is coming through so beautifully for you. I love it. So here, I believe in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, or it's in another original deck, that one is gold, one is silver, the cups. So it is the past and the present, the power of the self that we let seen by the world, and the power of the inner self coming forward. And so with Temperance, we are balancing ourselves into our truth. There is wealth, there is prosperity of vision, something that you are creating, cultivating. And now what we really need to focus on is ourselves. And that can seem selfish. Everybody can be like, oh no, look at me, do this, do that. Now is the time to be kind to ourselves, to let ourselves move in our passion, in our knowledge, in our deeper understanding forward. But it's time to honestly and beautifully see you. And here with the angels, right behind us, our angels are blessing us, cocooning us. We have a protection during this time. It doesn't mean we can go and do crazy things. What it means is that your angels are speaking, listen. Your angels are right there with you, connect. And they want you to see them. They want you to hear them. And I love this first half of August. It's such an angel powerful time. And it brings us then to the energy that is moving away. So this is the King of Pentacles. You are definitely taking this gift of prosperity and success. You've actually started to take this gift of prosperity and success that we have at the root with the Ace of Pentacles at the very center of ourselves during this time. We are stepping out of king mode, meaning that we don't constantly have to be building. We don't constantly have to be looking at everything, seeing the way that this grows or that grows. We actually could have been driving ourselves a bit up the wall with that energy. This is also earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're born on the cusp with Capricorn, if you have earth sign energy in your chart, this comes through very powerfully. And what you're going to see with yourself as you're stepping out of the King of Pentacles mode is that I have built something quite spectacular. Now it is time to embrace my voice in order to move this forward. Or this has been built quite spectacularly. How do I utilize my gifts, my insight, my understanding in order to make it shine? So there's a King of Pentacles energy around you. You yourself have embodied it. You can work for somebody who's embodied it. You can be inspired by somebody who's been embodied by it. But you yourself have touched upon the King of Pentacles energy, prosperity and success. And you're seeing yourself move out of, okay, I have to rule this, I have to manage this, I have to be right on top of this all the time, into more of a place of peace, more of a place of how do I grow my garden even bigger? It brings us then to your strength, and this is the Three of Cups. And of course, this is your strength. This is family, friends, people who love you and want to see you succeed and achieve. This is really focusing on the people who raise their glass to you, who see you, who embrace your joy, who understand your quirks. And if you're saying, Dane, there aren't those people around me, you have your angels right there. And there is something beautiful coming forward, so gracefully, so quietly, so powerfully for you, that it starts to open up doors and it starts to have you see yourself in a very different way. And it moves us then to the near future. And this is the Page of Wands. So we are represented by the wands in the minor arcana. The Page of Wands comes in and it's like, hey, I'm a student here. I'm learning, I'm gaining, I'm understanding, but I'm also letting myself learn. I'm letting myself gain this understanding, see this knowledge, move myself forward in the way that my heart really desires, in the way that my soul is looking for. This is going to be a time where we are tremendously good learners. We are tremendously powerful individuals. But what we're going to see here, Sagittarius, is that we are the student of what we desire. We're going to be looking at things in a new way. We're not going to be afraid that we're going to make a mistake, because it's kind of like, okay, we have an elastic mind. We have a powerful understanding. It's like, okay, let me try this. Let me try that. We're going to be a bit more adventurous, a bit more passionate, like about things, like a bit more, I want to say youthful, like little kids. Like, of course I can do that. Can you do this? Of course. Do you know how? No, not at all. Type of thing. And it moves us then to the advice. And this is the Tower. You have been through many tower times, or just one really big tower time that didn't seem to end. And what you're going to see within yourself now, Sagittarius, is that you're finding your footing. The advice is everything has fallen apart and you have survived. Everything has changed and you are still here. Believe in your power, believe in your greatness, see yourself, because the doors are opening. You need to show yourself grace and honor for everything that you have been through, everything that you have overcome, and all the changes, big or small, that people might scoff at. People might say, oh, that's no big deal. It is, though. It was a big deal and a powerful deal to you. It shaped your soul. It shaped yourself. And now with the Tower, things transform. Things transform. What once was is now taking on new shape, new life, new understanding. And it brings us then to the environment that we're in during this time. And it is the Three of Swords. The Tower time, we're still a little bit raw with things, okay? So we have all this beautifulness right here. This is like gold, right? This is awesome. But we've been through heartbreaks and pains and disappointments, and we're kind of afraid we're going to muck it up again. We are also afraid of trusting our own voice, our own mind. We've made mistakes. Who hasn't? Again, showing yourself grace, compassion, being able to stand in your power and say, the pains that I have been through, they've showed me ways either to be or not to be, right? They showed me how I want to move forward in my life and how I don't. And I'm honoring my pain because it makes up my story. And I will forever and always honor myself. The repeat of the number 3 means that this is a highly creative time for us, a highly creative time connected with spirit, connected with the universe. The repeat of us showing up as the fully formed, most, kind of powerful, magnetic, other understanding of ourselves with temperance, okay? And then the student, the lowest form, like the student, the grower, the understander, the seeker. We're having a dichotomy here, and we're seeing it within ourselves, within our way forward. And it brings us then to our hopes and our fears. And this is the 10 of Pentacles. We want wealth, prosperity, success, bounty, what we value as much as money, but also a completion of a cycle of what we've been working on for so long. We fear that it will never come. We fear that we have missed the mark, that we might be, kind of barking up the wrong tree or kind of tilting at windmills type of things, dreams that were once so vibrant have become dulled. We're afraid of that. We're afraid of all of that. Because what we see here with the 10 of Pentacles is prosperity and success for generations. It is generational wealth. It is something that builds up, greatness that is seen and then seen again. And when Spirit says wealth, it's money or what we value as much as money. We can be the richest person in the world and live very humbly, very, very, very quietly on this earth. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But this is wealth that is shared, prosperity that is shared, bounty that is shared, and beauty that manifests and grows forward. It moves us then to the outcome. I love that you have these two 10s. The 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups are just the most beautiful of the 10s. It's a completion of a cycle. And the 10 of Cups is, and they all live happily ever after. Whatever your happily ever after is, whatever your joy is, whatever you're feeling of like this, like it can't get better than this. That's the energy that you're moving towards. It's not going to be as showy as people like to depict it. People like, the razzle dazzle of it all. I'm going to kind of like show you, I'm going to one up you. That's what our world is all about. It's a very loud world and everybody's ego is demanding to be seen. But the 10 of Cups can be very gentle. It can be very calm. It is very beautiful. And we're going to see ourselves embracing a calmness, a gentleness, a compassion that moves us forward in a very real way. And this is, again, embracing what we love. So then truly, openly, and honestly embracing who we are. So letting that shine forward is the most beautiful thing and the most powerful thing for us. It moves us then to our bonus card, which is the 2 of Wands. Doors are going to be opening up for us, but in a way that we are like, is that a door opening? It's kind of like, did that really happen? Type of thing. So the 2 of Wands is embracing this greater understanding, this opening, this power that moves us. And there's also a sense of like something new on the horizon, something we hadn't expected really coming into our lives and showing us a way forward. That's like, wow, that's kind of cool. So let's see what Spirit has to say here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is the turkey. It says, honor your own time of harvest. Offer your gifts and blessings as service to the greater good. This card for the longest time kind of confused me. I was like, your own time of harvest? Okay. Like, I didn't quite get it. And now I think I do. When Spirit says, and of course, let me know in the comment box your interpretation, but when Spirit says, honor your time of harvest, everybody has a different time of harvest. Everybody has a different time that really lets them shine, that really they feel comfortable like in their own skin, and also a different time of really coming into their own. And so here it's like, don't put yourself on the clock of the rest of the world. Let yourself embrace your time of harvest, your time of bounty and prosperity, offering your gifts, your talents, your blessings to the greater good, in service to the greater good, to the universe, to this world, as a way of connecting and building. So here it's really honoring you and your unique path, your intense joy, and whatever that is in this world, as long as it comes from a place of love, a place of compassion, a place of kindness, do no harm, move forward gently, and walk carefully on this earth. It moves us then to our chakra message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this ego. Guide this ego. That is the funniest thing. Guide this message and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So the ego is being told universal light. Okay. I was just thinking how the ego comes in so much and how we need to release. And so here, the universal light is connecting with higher knowledge, higher power, higher sense of self. And this can bring calm. I'm doing a challenge, and I don't know if you want to do it with me. I seem to be doing a couple of them right now and seem to be primed for them. But a friend of mine, we were talking, and he said that he had read Earl Nightingale. So if you know Earl Nightingale, let me know in the comment box. But Earl Nightingale had this challenge of go 30 days with not saying a negative thing to yourself. And we were talking about how impossible, that is to do. And I've been practicing it. And it's kind of lovely because you become conscious of your subconscious and you start to see yourself or hear yourself saying negative things. It's like, no, this was a lesson. No, this pain that I've been living in, like the Three of Swords that I've been living in, well, it taught me this and it showed me that, and I wouldn't be here if not for that. And yeah, that was awful, right? The tower time was awful. But look at this, or look at that, or look what I know never to be. I mean, some people's awfuls are way worse than, our imaginings can even get us. And I'm not talking about that, because sometimes I think there is just evil in this world, and you can agree or disagree, but I cannot find a reason for so much, for the disgusting hate or the violence, And so here, it's looking at ourselves, and it's seeing the turmoil, but finding the peace, because I think peace is the answer. I really do. And so if you're going to do this challenge with me, 30 days of trying to speak kindly to yourself, that would be amazing. I think that can really raise the energy vibration in a way that would be like kind of shocking, kind of shocking to us all. Let's see here what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Now, this is the energy to be mindful of. And this, how different can we be than to say, like, I'm not going to speak negatively about myself, or negatively, period. And this is the Hangman. This is being different and following a different path and feeling uncomfortable because of it. Or feeling uncomfortable because of it. I mean, this is an uncomfortable position to be in, right? Hung upside down from a tree by your ankle. I mean, I don't think you can get much more uncomfortable than that. But the placement of his legs is a symbol of enlightenment. And so even though we might not fit in, even though we might stand out, even though there is something different about us, it is bringing us towards enlightenment. So do not give up on the beauty or uniqueness that is you, just because it's not fitting the mold of what everybody else wants it to be. And it moves us then to the owl. And it says your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. Because our angels are with us. I mean, Temperance right here, we ourselves represented in this card have wings, right? Our angels are walking so closely with us that it looks like we have wings. And that is beautiful. And it moves us then to the chakra message, which is truth, the throat chakra. Speak your truth. It doesn't mean that we have to go confessing to everybody, oh, this is the truth, this is what I really meant, type of thing. But it is like, speak your truth to yourself. Connect with what it is that you desire. Say what's important, and then look at what maybe you've been chasing. You're like, I don't even want that, type of deal. And it brings us then to our energy to be mindful of, and it's the 9 of Cups. Be mindful of wanting to have something. Like the 9 of Cups here, this is like the ego, right? The ego that Spirit has made come through so powerfully. When Spirit is saying here, he has all the cups set up. Like, look how grand I am. Look how much I have. Here with the 9 of Cups, this is a wish being granted card. Have a wish granted that you truly want, not one to show people that you're worth it, or that you have what they want, or that you matter, because you do, because you're here. You have stardust running through your veins, and poetry is in our soul, and we can love, and we can laugh, and we can cry, and this world is so astounding and so terrible at the exact same time. And so here it's letting ourselves connect, and it brings us then to our chakra message, not our chakra message, our tarot message, subconscious tarot message, and it's the King of Cups. It is God's Source Spirit coming in. Here, I see with the cups coming in and handing us a gift of healing, and he has taken that gift and we are moving forward. But what I love about this King of Cups is that he has a boat in his cup, And he's on like this little boat in the middle of the ocean. And so you're heading towards something bigger, but you carry what you love, holding something more in your hands, holding a greater understanding than you had realized before. So something is opening, and the King of Cups moves forward, saying, get it, get it. Like, don't get it, don't get it. I don't care. I need to move forward in the love, and I will rule one person being ourselves, or I can rule many by connecting with the heart and moving forward in love. All right. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed beginning of August and a blessed life. Bye.